Oh god. Why does my throat immediately feel scratchy when I just launch this game up? Someone call a doctor. Yep, that's what I told you. It's March of the Eagles Enhanced Edition. A mod somebody has painstakingly worked on to try and make this game bearable. Alright, this is unironically a mod somebody has made for March of the Eagles to try and go ahead and make it playable. I'm not joking. Somebody has put time and effort into this. Now, it originally came out in December, and it's been on my radar and my to-do list for a while to actually go back and play this, but on another hand, so was jumping off a really tall mountain. So, maybe not all ideas on my to-do list are really good ones. Now, a lot of people might say a bad craftsman will blame his tools, but realistically, when your tools are a spaghetti noodle and you're trying to hammer in a nail, I can go ahead and give the modder some slack here. So, this guy has painstakingly worked on this mod for I don't know how long, and I don't know how much effort was put into it, but I do know that he has gone ahead and fixed a whole bunch of problems. One, the AI is apparently now more bearable. On top of that, the game has a whole bunch of new releasable tags, rebellions, which sounds fun. Also, colonization. He's also gone ahead and added in another start date. So this game goes on for even longer now. Does that make you want to play it, knowing that it goes on longer, guys? Does it really? Now, I go ahead and I say this every time, but I have no idea on how actually to play this game, and I refuse to put the knowledge in my head because I know that it would essentially be like hammering a tumor in there. But realistically, I should probably go ahead and try to learn the game, so we won't be playing any little meme nations. Today, I will actually try to play a nation. I'm gonna fail a lot, but that's part of the charm, really. Alright, we've got a big army, and we're gonna put it over here, and hopefully all these men don't get angry that I'm putting them in a room full of other Spanish people, because I'd be pretty angry too. So obviously in this time period, Spain's not doing too good. France has essentially stuck their finger up my ass and has done a very thorough prostate exam, and on top of that, all of my colonies have exploded. But we don't need to worry about that because they don't exist. They're not on the map. I just noticed down here in the Sahara Desert, the unplayable territory, is just two little houses. They don't look like they'd be what's going on here? Oh, they're actually event slave. So I'm assuming that he funnels a bunch of events for rebels through here, an event mule. So we're not going to question the two little rebel provinces down here. So as far as I'm aware, the modder has actually gone ahead and fixed a bunch of provinces. So there's a few more, or the natural borders, or blah 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 blah. Essentially, he put way more effort into this game than it goddamn deserves. You know, one thing that really annoys me about this game is that I just don't understand how I should be building my units. I could go ahead and put the effort in to look it up, but again, is that knowledge I should really be putting into my brain? No, I don't think I will. Right, so we got a big old army. No idea if they're any good, mostly because they've got a whole bunch of militia in them. So I don't feel like these guys are probably going to be the best. But at the same time, we should probably put them to work and try out a small little invasion. Why is Sweden inviting me to your coalition? Who's in your coalition, Sweden? Oh. What do you have against the Ottomans? Oh, right, it's just me and Sweden. And we both have a problem with the Ottomans. So maybe you didn't fix the AI too much, Mr. Modder. But then again, I don't think it can be fixed. Yeah, I could join Sweden. I really could. But do I want to? Currently, the Ottomans are apparently the naval dominant power in the world. And I'm not. And you're definitely not. So, sure, I'll join. Oh, yeah, in this part of the Napoleonic era history book, we had the little conflict where Sweden and the Spanish decided to go to war with the Ottomans, and they had a naval battle outside Portugal. Nobody is entirely sure why they went to war, but then again, no one also questioned it. It's just the era that they lived in. Right, hold on a second. Hold on a second. And then we turned the page to the next part of the history book, and the Russians declared war on the Spanish. Now, a little bit of a problem I'm having is that I have a whole bunch of Russians just sort of meandering off the coast of my country and not allowing all of my goods coming in, which I don't know if you ever had a bunch of Russians outside outside your coast. It's not a fun time! Good news for me, though, is one thing that Russia really doesn't like is when you shoot at them with big cannons. So that whole war with Russia thing, I just pawned it off on the French, and now they're really trying to pawn it back off on me, but unfortunately I didn't get that letter. It must have got lost in the mail. Yeah, I feel like Scandinavia might have a slight problem with the Ottomans, but I'm not going to worry about that, because I actually need to try and do something this game, like invade someone maybe? Problem is, taking out Portugal's not going to be as easy as I thought it might be, and now taking out Morocco was my second option, but Kingdom of Prussia and Kingdom of Sweden apparently guaranteeing their independence, so I think I'm just going to do that. Okay, hold on a second. Do I have to put my invasions of Morocco on hold? Do I need to come up there and teach you a lesson, Napoleon? Oh, well, there goes my invasion of the Moroccans. What about you, Algeria? Can I invade you? Nope. Well, that's probably the end of this game. I feel like just a little bit that when they said the AI might have been improved, it probably wasn't actually improved that much. Oh my god. We actually won. We won a battle against Napoleon! Right, now, hopefully when we beat that one army, he doesn't just send an even bigger one. Sure thing! And here come the Portuguese. Do you see why you don't declare war on your allies? I'm actually unironically winning all of these wars because Napoleon is only sending little stacks of 2,000 units down, and Portugal and Britain aren't doing anything. They just keep walking between provinces. I don't know what they're doing. Oh yeah, and this part of the history book was when every single world leader in the world except the King of Spain had a stroke apparently. So nobody could quite manage to invade them. I'm literally just waiting for the Russians and the Ottomans to declare war on me too. I think I might just be the punching bag here. Quick status update from the war. We conceded defeat with the French, so we never lost any territory. We've completely, we decimated the Portuguese. Britain, we can't really do anything about, and we're stuck on minus 38% war score, which is never going to go away, and we're never going to piece them out, which is great. We're also apparently at war against Sweden. Perfect. There we go. The ultimate dick move in history of just cutting a country in half. Although technically it is 3 halves because I left Lisbon out. So yeah, enjoy your new free countries. Oh, I feel like I missed something. I feel like I missed something quite big happening in Russia. Okay, the Portuguese rebels just rose up for literally a second, sieged down the province, and it immediately flipped to Portugal. I like the idea of the rebels, but they did that pretty quickly. I didn't even get a chance to move my army in there. Oh, there you go. Look, I'm fighting a transport, and it starts off with a lot more morale than me. If that was a normal ship, I would have lost. But essentially, Britain's navy morale is a lot stronger than mine, which means we're in this endless war forever because they will never ever land more troops, which means I can never get war score because they've already got so much from beating up my army when I was dealing with France. Oh, cough, cough, cough. Douse to pier. We've had our first crash. Yeah, this safe game I don't think is too recoverable anyway, because I'm endless war with Britain, and I don't want to play it anymore. On top of the original start date like I told you about, I did want to go ahead and look at the 1830 start date, which is Victoria. You know the one that I'm probably going to go back to at some time, and I'm kind of interested to see how this is going to work. Hey everybody, it's me, Bavaria, famous for electing the actually there's a lot more to Bavaria than just that. They also got dissolved by the Nazis. They also elected the communists. I don't know why I picked Bavaria. I didn't really want to do Prussia. They seem too big, and like they might have to deal with someone a bit bigger. There you are. Let's see how we deal with this one, shall we? Well, I wasn't expecting them to have 23,000 units. Hold on, I got an idea. Right. Okay. Sure. Why not? I just realized, oh god, this isn't even the 1830 one. I clicked on the 1805 one. You know what? We'll do it twice. Here we go. Invading Bavaria. Take 421. The one thing I'm not a big fan of is not really being able to take a lot at the peace deal. Look, I'm just giving Bavaria a big old hug. I'm just seeing how much trash I can get away with before someone finally puts me down. I can't even annex these guys. Really? I can't annex Trier. They're free provinces. Oh. Well, that didn't take too long, did it? Oh, my... You got a bit of a infection there, Russia. Oh, my God. That is quite the infection there. Oh. Bosnia, you say? Huh. Mind if I, hey. Now, you might think this was an easy war and an easy bit of land right there, but eventually, a few years from now, a Serbian will shoot me for this. And, of course, can't annex anything. Of course, as soon as Russia heads into a little civil war there, the British are taking full advantage of that and launching a little bit of an invasion of the Baltic. Well, Spain's not having a better fate than it did when I was playing it, that's for sure. Sometimes when you start playing for a while, in this case like 4 years, the game just starts chugging really, really badly. I'm not entirely sure what that is. It might be the AI trying to deal with the Russian Civil War, or someone invading someone, or this war down here, or the Ottomans that were in a coalition with Spain. I have no idea. But it becomes slightly unplayable. Remember, I have really beefy PC, and you can get 10% off code iSorrow, link in the description at Ironside Computers. I never shout that out. You know, I kind of feel bad for the person that put all the work into this, because I don't think this game is ever going to be enjoyable. It's just not. I'll actually have you know that is the former Ottoman Republic of Macedonia to you, mate. Alright, let's just die in style, shall we? I'm done playing this. It's been 2 days I've recorded this over the course of, and I'm done. It seems as soon as you declare war as a big power, another big power will immediately just declare war on you anyway. It's just kind of one of those paradox-related games. Oh, would you look at that. Even the Swiss have gone ahead. Don't mind me, just burning Zurich to the ground as the Papal States declare war on me. Oh yeah, I got a 42% war score on the Ottomans there, and they won't accept my offer of taking 75 ducats off them. Screw this game! Yeah, it was in Switzerland. You've won a victory. The enemy would most likely accept a white peace. Nope. You know, I'd be so inclined to just continue this and show how I'm not even losing any of these wars. I'm just currently not fighting them. But the game is so goddamn laggy. I can't do anything. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot the Pope 1 second. You know, people said Napoleon was finally gone once and for all, but no, he just speaks German now and wears a stupider hat. That's right. Oh, Polish partisans in. There you go. Burn Paris to the ground too. I can finally go ahead and piece the Ottomans out after burning their country to the ground, and you're probably not gonna like what I did, but oh wait, no, it didn't actually do it. But Serbia's here. Serbia broke free, and I made Greece really big. Aren't I the nice benevolent overlord of this world? Oh god, I repeatedly set France on fire so much they broke out into a civil war. Yeah, I thought you might accept that, France. I'm not even sure where you are, really. Oh, Serbians declared independence from me, and they're already getting to shooting me, so I knew that was coming. Well, that was a good luck March of the Eagles, especially that last game there. I went ahead and I went full Joker, really. Everyone kind of burned me so hard that I, in return, burned their entire countries to the ground. Take that one, society. But I'm definitely done now. I can't stare at this game anymore. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like and subscribe button down below. Go follow my social medias in the link in the description if you want to see more of me or whatnot. And buy a History Boy merch, link in the description. Blah, blah, blah. No more March of the Eagles ever.